from the station working for you. This is WRTV Trackside, streaming now.
Live at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, socially distanced, masks, still no fans, unfortunately.
I'm your fan.
Well, I'm your fan,
kind
of, but I mean, it's still weird, isn't it? Day 2 of this thing. So.
Oh, yeah, man. It's like I keep having to remind myself, like today, somebody asked me, hey, Tony, can you go out there and do a quick interview?
Right.
Yeah, sure. Let me grab my Sharpie. And then my PR lady said, what do you need your Sharpie for? And I said, that's true. There's no fans out there. So
don't need it. Ben Hanley's still trying to dial in the car for the weekend.
How lucky is he? He has his own session.
He's got the whole place to himself. I'm going to guess Fernando Alonso wishes he had that same sort of situation. About 5 o'clock this afternoon, take a look what happens to the two-time world champion. Entering turn 4, got a little low. And
way too low, and then wiggled and then hit the wall.
He's very lucky, though. He's spinning and could have really done a lot of damage if he would have hit that attenuator.
The attenuator would split his car in half, depending how you know, like engine and stuff. So really lucky, glad that he's okay, obviously, and it was just cosmetic.
Very light cosmetic damage. Let's hear from Fernando afterwards. What kind of a setback is this, do you feel, for the team?
It's always, there is always a step back when you have a crash, and you need to reset a couple of things on the car, but you know, because it was not at 11 in the morning, it was just now. I think we managed to do some good laps today and good information somehow, so let's hope that it's not affecting too much the weekend.
So the crew's going to be hard at work tonight getting that car ready to go tomorrow for Fast Friday. Quick 6 today, Scott Dixon. I kind of remember that name. So, oh wait, yeah, he's like a 5-time series champion, a former Indy 500 champion.
Is he?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna make it one day.
he was okay. Colton Herta, the quickest among the no-toe drivers out there, 221.8 for Colton Herta. All right, let's talk about hoses and helmets. Obviously, with the aero screen, we see a lot of hoses coming up over the aero screen now.
So people to understand, we have hoses because we have a little duct outside that actually we're so hot.
Duct, D-U-C-T, duct.
Yes, the duct. Duct, not the duck. That's right. Whatever.
But you're trying to get air to the helmet, trying to keep the drivers
Which,
cool.
you know, it's not very efficient, I have to say. I mean, we need a lot more air than that.
So take a look. I mean, there is actually some engineering going on in this. And the Penske guys all have their air hoses below the aero screen. Some of these drivers have the hoses above. I mean, this is something you guys are working on.
It's kind of like, you know, driver preferences. I mean, we have to have it. It's some cooling. Some guys are trying different things. I don't think anybody knows what's best, so we're just trying to make it. Obviously, we exchange information to see what's better for us.
Meanwhile, there is some pretty cool helmet designs out there. Take a look at Max Chilton's helmet for the Indy 500. Explain what you've got here. This might be the best looking helmet in a long, long time at this place.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it. It's part of the fun of the Indy 500 is letting the drivers sort of create something. I've been fortunate enough to have the same helmet painter for 15 years, and he's an artist like my wife is, and I know my wife is happiest when she can do what she wants, so I give him free reins. He came up with this last year with the Borg. It's not just shadowing, it is actually textured, so it's pretty impressive. Weirdly, it's the first 500 helmet he's done for me where he hasn't actually put the year on it, and he obviously knew I wasn't going to qualify last year, so it's good again to use this year.
I know he did Dan Weldon's for so many years too, and to think that, I mean, I know he loves this place too.
Yeah, that's Jason's company. He did Dan's, and he's done Lewis. He did Lewis Hamilton's for many, many years. He's a very talented guy, and it's it's just very, very cool. It's a shame we have to put all this venting on it that covers it up, but otherwise we wouldn't breathe very well.
That's awesome.
Jason Fowler's the designer, does a great job. Everyone has certain nuances about their helmets. You've got
yeah, when I was
kids
a little
back,
kid,
right?
yeah, I have all the kids here. So they have their hands, so they're pushing me from behind. I have Lauren's kiss on the top, and that's it. I mean, this is my my lid.
And they're great collector's items too. That's something when it's all said and done. You guys exchange helmets, and it's all pretty cool. So Tony Kanaan, day first, WRTV trackside. More at 7, more at 11. Until then, the news at 6 continues after this quick timeout.